Humor me, everyone. In my mind, this video's existence is completely pointless, as you'll come to know that I absolutely covered a portion of these, as well as mentioning the others in text or pinned comments in our previous video. Plus, one of the things literally dozens of you told me about isn't even true, therefore not missed at all. But oh boy, this is a learning experience for all of us, isn't it? First things first, however, WURT is officially barred from bartering with the fat man himself. The reason for not showcasing this prior is very simple. My game bugged out yesterday, and I was able to trade with him. So no harm done, right? Wrong. Wrong, Beard. You missed this, so you are now the worst ever. And I get it, folks, I get it. But this change is one that I actually understand due to her background, but it's still not something that I stand behind. Especially because, what are we gonna do with all this worthless meat? I mean, Weber and Wartox can trade just fine, so explain that one. And now WURT is truly eliminated from participating fully in Hallowed Nights, and that is just not good. So perhaps change will come soon, and I reckon it will. I mentioned and showcased this too, folks, but I'm just a freaking idiot who doesn't know his maths, apparently. I said that she gained 50 stat points upon a Merm King's ascension, when truly it's 50 points of hunger, 50 points of sanity, and a whopping 100 points of health. It's pretty great, but I still question the lack of a tiny damage boost though. But staying near the king, I must again say that I fully mentioned that trading with the Merm King was possible, and that it could very well provide useful material. But since folks seem to have missed that themselves, I guess I'll really show it this time. Giving him fish as tribute has a chance to drop kelp, seeds, rot, tentacle spots, specific crop seeds, trinkets, but mostly kelp actually. Lots of kelp. Listen, I don't go out to spoil every detail of every single thing that we showcase in guides. But here is something not in our last guide. The ability of our mermy friends to mine them rocks. For those who don't know, our porky companions cannot do this, thus making merms more versatile. To build on this though, it appears as if merms are slightly faster than pigs, and considering that simple seeds are all that it takes to befriend them, all signs point to amassing a horde of green men to do all the work for ya. And oh yeah, the cherry on top is that they will work at all times of the day. Remaining on topic here, the carrot munchers of the caves will not attack our new girl, and obviously, this opens up a plethora of opportunities, the least of which is being her access to bunny farm still. And of course, you can use these bunnies as you please. And now here is an example of why I absolutely despise the phrases, "you missed this, Beard," or "you forgot to say /so ... Again, a healthy set of folk told me that WURT gained sanity from Wicker, and I thought to myself, holy crap, that is amazing, cause it fit the short and I was in love with that idea. But in reality, these dozen people must be seeing things, or my game is just broken. She doesn't gain sanity, and even if she did, again, there's no need to lynch people for missing something unique and specific like this. Just say it. Let us all just build this information together and be civil about it. Especially when I planned on making a follow-up video on things I missed to begin with. But one last thing related to sailing / the turn of tide, so that is absolutely why I honestly truly missed it. WURT can go down with the ship at little cost. She can also abandon the ship with little worry too, as she won't lose items, nor will her wetness skyrocket. I am still holding out a little hope for more involved wetness mechanics, but this will work for now. Actually, one last thing again. Folk constantly keep hammering me about merms being non-hostile to other characters, even without masks on, or even outside of WURT's constructed houses. And although that is absolutely true, it is clearly non-intentional, folks, because then why do we even have the disguise? And this is just one of those things where it doesn't need to be mentioned, as we should just use our heads before we jump into the comment sections. But there you have it, everyone. That's everything you guys told me didn't quite get across the screen in our previous guide, and there's everything that likely didn't need to again, but hey, I'm old-fashioned. Listen, things will always be missed, or even purposely unmentioned, especially when you're the first to do it on top of having to discover it all yourself. As I have said many times prior, my guides are there to provide just what's needed to propel your experience and not take much away from you. That is by design, folks. Always have been. We are an info box channel that either gives it all or provides the general gist to help enrich individual gameplay. Take it or leave it. That's how it goes. But thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you in the Hallowed Nights. Bye-bye.